1. Dairy products can do wonders in your weight loss goals. Dairy products for weight loss is legit. Majority of us consider dairy foods as culprits of a strict diet. However, we fail to consider that consuming yogurt, cheese and milk can set forth positive effects to anyone's weight loss endeavors. It's a good practice to eat at most 3 cups of yogurt a day. Maintain this approach for at least 12 weeks and you'll surely end losing more weight, particularly in the abdominal area. This technique is proven more effective than those who take calcium pills in the same period of time. More fat cells mean more belly fat. And probably one of the best way to avoid the accumulation of fat in this area is by consuming calcium-rich foods. Calcium interrupts the process of storing excess fat in the belly. Aside from calcium, dairy products are also rich with linoleric acid, a compound that can also help prevent and get rid of stored fat in the abdominal area. 2. Choose the right kind of carbs. The right kind of carbs can save you. Losing belly fat in the least possible time is not about not eating foods high calorie content. In contrary, consuming the right kind of carbohydrates can help you solve this problem. Studies have been made to compare individuals who consume substantial amount whole grains such as brown rice, popcorn, dark bread, couscous, bulgur wheat, and cereal fiber to those who eat less of these types of carbohydrate source. The results affirmed that the mentioned carbohydrate sources can help you slash out inches of your waistline in a matter of months or even just a week. By adding fiber-rich foods in your meals, you'll feel fuller without overeating. Fiber is also a known antioxidant which can cleanse your body from all sorts of negative compounds. However, always be reminded that anything in exaggeration will end up with bad results. The secret is to eat the right kind of food and keep their amounts enough to satisfy your hunger. 3. Avoid midnight snacks. Don't overeat, especially at night. Late night snacks should be avoided as much as possible if you are really serious about losing belly fat. It's not always about what you eat during late night snacks but the fact that no physical activities are expected afterwards to help burn off calories. In most cases, people who eat late night sleep right after. This will result to high sugar levels in the bloodstream which will eventually turn into stored fat faster than the usual. The best way to resist late night hunger is by following a low glycemic diet. Appetite often increases together with blood sugar levels. Be strict in keeping your diet and always remember that late night snacks are usually not for nourishing but to simply a bodily reaction to cope with emotional distress. Read a book or do worthwhile pre-sleep activities to keep your thoughts away from eating. 4. Say no to junk foods. You can do better than eating junk foods. Storing junk food in your home will only make it hard for you to be successful in losing belly fat. Always remember that you are what you eat, so resist from eating junk. Sweets, chips, and cookies may be mouthwatering but they are teeming with sugar and saturated fat which are considered culprits of weight loss. In fact, addiction to junk food and sugar is regarded as the most common cause of belly fat today. It's easier to resist the temptation if they are simply not available. Why not stock up fruits, vegetables, and other healthier foods? Junk foods have high sugar content and are usually made out of refined carbs. Eating them will cause a boost in blood sugar levels which brings upon a negative effect to your metabolism while increasing your appetite. 5. Go to sleep now. The direct relationship between sleep and weight gain has been proven by several studies. Individuals who only allocate up to 6 hours of their day for sleep end up gaining a few pounds more than those maintaining at least 8 hours of sleep in a regular basis. Snoozers are also less prone to obesity compared to those who usually wake up during the middle of the night. Leptin and ghrelin are 2 hunger hormones which tend to carry out abnormal productivity if you lack sleep. If you sleep less than the required time, you'll sooner or later feel hungry, and satisfying it with a small amount of food is near impossible. There are several ways to improve your sleeping habit and guarantee that it won't be interrupted. One of them is by maintaining the right temperature for sleep. It's also a good practice to drink a glass of hot milk before sleeping since it can introduce relaxation.